Our next question is write a short note on evolution. So we need to describe a few points about it. So first of all, we need to mention that evolution is progressive change with time, right? So that's what we mentioned in the first point. Evolution is the gradual change occurring in living organism over a long duration. In our second point, we will stress on the point that these changes happen slowly. They do not happen overnight. They don't happen fast. These are slow changes most of the time. So this is a very slow going process through which development of organisms is achieved, right? Now all the changes that are happening over here are of various different components, like everything ranging from the changes in the movement of the stars, of the different planets, the tides that are present on Earth, all these can be included in evolution, because the environment has an impact on living organisms, and living organisms have to adapt according to their changing environment, and the environment can change because of all these different solar processes, right? So we have to take an account of them in evolution. So all the stages in changes occurred in the various components ranging from stars and planets in the space to the biosphere present on this earth should be included in the study of evolution. We cannot study evolution if we do not include all these different changes that have happened on our earth, right? Then we describe that the first living thing to have come on earth would have been a protoplasm, right? A simple substance. So formation of new species due to the changes in the specific characters of several generations of living organisms as a response to natural selection is called as evolution. That's a definition. Let's understand this over here. Formation of new species means new different species are being formed. Why are they being formed? Due to changes in the specific characters. Their biological characters are being changed, and they are changing not for one but for several generations, many generations of living organisms. Why are they changing? Because the nature is selecting the best change out of them. So as a response of natural selection, and that is called as evolution. So we have described what that is. Now different theories were put forth for why evolution exactly happens, but out of all those theories, the gradual evolution theory was selected, right? So different theories about origin and evolution of life have been proposed till date, of which the theory of gradual development of living organisms is widely accepted. That is something that that all the scientific community accepts today. Now according to this theory, the first thing that came on earth was the living material called as the protoplasm, right? And obviously that must have formed in ocean, because when life started there was a lot of water, a lot more water on earth as compared to what it is right now. So the probability of life emerging on land is very less, but that in water is very high. So it must have evolved in ocean, right, in the form of this protoplasm, right? And in due course of time, unicellular organisms would have formed. They eventually started becoming more and more complex. The complexity increased, they increased in size. So all these different things happen. Gradual changes basically took place in the unicellular organism, from which larger and more complex organisms were formed. As we just discussed, the complexity is basically going on increasing, and these changes were very slow, as we've already discussed. It took approximately 300 crore years for all these changes to happen, and that is the duration of all these changes, right? So changes and development in the living organisms are all round and multi-dimensional. Not only one aspect of the body changed, but many different aspects of the body changed, right? So changes and development in the living organisms has been all round and multi-dimensional, and this led to the evolution of different types of organisms. Today we see there are so many crores of species of plants and animals that live on earth. So the changes in their body were multi-dimensional, not only one aspect change. Hence this overall process is called as evolution, which is organizational, right? The organization of the body of living organism takes a proper shape because of this evolution. And finally, we give one more definition of what is evolution: progressive development of plants and animals. There needs to be a progressive development. They need to progress with time from their ancestors, okay, that have different structural and functional organization. The structure and the function of the ancestors, of the bodies of the ancestors, was much different as compared to us, and that is exactly what is called as evolution.